Well, the jerk store called. They're running out of you.
Alrighty.
See you there. I don't know.
Perfect.
Okay, that's good. We're gonna go eat.
Yeah, let's see.
'Cause I'm kind of
Do you want to get like pho or something?
Yeah, whatever. But is that what's running?
Yeah, like there. Well, okay. So there's a few things we can do. There's a good Mexican place like just down around the corner from here, which is pretty good. There's the pho place on around another corner. That's a really good. The Fussa one. There we could do. It doesn't matter. We can do whatever. But those are like the two like closest places.
I had Mexican food earlier today, so
So you want to do pho?
maybe pho.
Pho?
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool.
They have ramen run.
Not the closest one is probably the.
I can look at that.
Oh wait, yes we do, but I don't know if it's open.
It's true.
Yeah, what's your Instagram?
Yo Jimbo X. Most people say Yo Jimbox, even though it's Yo Jimbo X. Bastards.
I know it's you with Jimbo X.
Yeah. Even my dad was like, Yo Jimbo X. It's like no gaming stuff on there though. It's literally all the. It's like me and my girlfriend kind of like post. Like, oh look, we're cute. Yeah, we did stuff together. Went to Disneyland. It's always something like that. She's Japanese, so yeah. It's like us just traveling and crap. I should put more game stuff in there, but I haven't posted it in a while. I don't post there anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I've stopped going on social media as much in general. After school, it kind of got me like kind of depressed, looking at everybody like having time off, and I'm just like, I'm to be here studying, and I was I was like, fuck this app, so I deleted it.
Well, it's crazy because like,
I'm back
how the fuck are you traveling all the time? You have no money. Like I know you. You have no money. Like
here at this point, I was a year into my job.
Yeah,
and I went from nothing to making over 100,000 right here. That's a year. That's why I was like, time to travel. And this is also to propose to her.
Yeah. I remember that.
I planned it to do that.
Yeah, it wasn't for nothing, obviously.
Expensive.
Yeah, I know. You told me about that. I was like, oh.
I think I spent $25,000 in 1 month, but I saved that for like a whole year. So I don't really spend much money. So I spend like how I used to spend. But what I did is I just saved that money and then I used it for that trip. Right. It was only $25,000 because the ring was $9,000. So whatever.
Where did you propose to?
In the highest mountain in Switzerland. So my corny way of proposing was so I didn't know I was gonna propose there. So I tried to pick the most romantic place. So we went to like 5 different countries.
Right.
So one was Paris because that's romantic, right? Went to Santorini, very romantic. Greece, Athens, a lot of different places in Italy, like Positano. There's a place called Cinque Terre. It's like all this colorful building like area. Very, very like pretty. A lot of people take pictures there. Yeah, Italy. Positano and also Cinque Terre is both in Italy, and they're both like kind of romantic. So I was like, I can do it there. I don't know, right? And the first place we went to was Amsterdam, so I was like, I'm definitely not gonna do it there. But but that was like my first
over a pot brownie.
Yeah, we didn't do any pot, right. But we did like strudel waffles or whatever. And we had this weird thing about, I don't know why, it's kind of crazy, but this is why me and her get along. I'm really into history of like the whole Holocaust and stuff. I don't know why. But Anne Frank.
He likes disaster. That's why.
No, I just think it's interesting. I don't like it. Like I don't.
No, I'm with you. I find that very interesting
she's
too.
Super big fan of Anne Frank, right? So Anne Frank's house, the annex, was there. So we wanted to visit that place. We found out it was way bigger than we imagined in the book. Okay. So we go in there and like, man, this place is huge, man. This is bigger than my place right now.
There's this theory going around that the whole Anne Frank thing was made up.
Could be. But I mean, it looked pretty real going in there.
No. Like just like there was like no real like girl name
Anne Frank.
Or she never wrote her diary because like they studied the diary and they found that it was like written in ballpoint pen, which wasn't invented until after World War II.
I think the girl was real because she was in. Well, the one that died definitely was real. We don't know if she wrote the story, but she was definitely real because she's. They follow her all the way till she.
It
died.
could have been like one of the like a pseudepigraphal like style of journal where it's like she was a real person and they wrote it as like in her name.
I feel like maybe she have wrote some of it. And I think somebody took that and wrote like a lot more on top of it. I think like the dad probably and then sold it because after World War II he was poor probably he needed to make that money so. But he found the means, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. But this is a place. I was like, it's pretty big though.
No, it's
So I went all those places. The worst thing that happened was when I went to Paris, they singled me out for more inspections. Right?
Of course they did.
So they dumped my bag, and because I'm scared to lose a ring, I had the bag on my carry-on at all times, right? So I locked it up and had it always on me, even though it was hot and sweaty or whatever. I had my backpack on, and the excuse is like I need water, or my wallet, or whatever, right? But I put the ring in there, and so when I was going through the thing, they like singled me out, when they do like a more in-depth inspection. So they dumped my whole bag, and obviously the ring container came down. Lucky for me, my fiance is very like kind of like not very.
She's a little ditzy.
Yeah, so she's like, oh, I'm tired. I'm gonna look at this thing, whatever, right? So they did it, and then they got me put it back. And I thought like she saw it. I was like, oh man, now the surprise is over. And then we go to Switzerland, and I was like, what's a cheesy line I could say? Because I'm very cheesy, So I was like, go to Switzerland. I read that the highest mountain in Europe is in Switzerland, and it's called the Jungfrau, which sounds cool too, right? Like very German, right? Jungfrau, right? So I was like, so my line was telling her, now that we're at the top of Europe, you can make me you can make me feel like the highest person in the world by marrying me, like cheesy ass fucking line. So that's how I go. Oh,
that does sound like a very Peter line.
But whatever. It was like
it worked.
The altitude was really high. It was like we were like super dizzy though, so it wasn't good. It's freaking cold as hell. Yeah, so those parts sucked. But Switzerland was very beautiful, so I think it was nice.
Cool.
I need to go on another trip like that. Damn. I don't have to buy a ring anymore, so I can afford it more. I really want to go to Japan this time, but I'm going to Korea to see my grandma instead.
Oh, yeah?
She's 99, so.
Oh, wow.
I gotta say, I gotta introduce her to my fiance.
Your Japanese fiance?
Yeah, let's see how that goes along.
Yeah.
My grandma's
gonna kill her.
I know.
She'd be like, out. But she looks really Korean though.
She does, yeah.
So she probably thinks that she's Korean. She's like, oh.
The only reason I knew she was Japanese by her name.
Yeah, Narie Kudo. Kudos to Narie. Yeah, our wedding tag is gonna be kudos to Lim, because I'm a Lim, so she's gonna be Kudo and she can turn to Lim. Kudos to Lim. Like Kudo, hey kudos. So that's gonna be our thing, I think. A little stupid hashtag that people make up.
Or kudos going out on a limb.
It's true. Lim. It doesn't sound good when your first name is Peter. You're Limp Peter.
I just got that.
Hey, Limp Peter.
Hey, Limp Peter.
Hey, I'll be hard today. Please don't.
Where'd you guys meet?
Oh, you want to hear that story? That's a pretty interesting story too. So, I call this. Oh, this thing fell.
Oh yeah.
Did it fall over a phone?
Yeah, it just came undone. I guess.
So I call this story of the friend zone.
Oh, okay.
So she's a party animal. Has a lot of issues too. That's why we get along. We both have a lot of issues. So when I met her, I said some like really fucked up jokes, like I always do, and no one laughed obviously, but she laughed a lot because she got the joke.